So YouTube, I'm back at you with another video, and in this video I'm going to do my recap of the Ole Miss versus Auburn game. This was a game, guys. Ole Miss got the victory, and they beat Auburn 48-34. Auburn was in this game a little bit, guys. They was able to put up some points. I think more points than they have all season. But Ole Miss got the victory, and I got the stats for the game. Jackson Dart, he only had 130 total yards passing, but he was able to get 3 touchdowns. Judkins at running back, both the running backs actually did a really good job in this game, guys. Judkins had 139 yards off of 25 attempts with 2 touchdowns, and Zach Evans had 21 attempts with 136 yards and a touchdown. So Ole Miss was able to get 3 rushing touchdowns, and it was able to get 3 passing touchdowns. The leading receiver, Wade, he had 2 receptions for 44 yards and a touchdown. Zach Evans had 23 yards and a touchdown. And Judkins also had 7 yards for a touchdown. So Ole Miss continues to put up a lot of rushing yards. They actually put up, 448 total rushing yards, guys. So they was able to run all over Auburn's defense. Auburn had Robbie Ashford. He was only able to get 140 yards passing. He didn't record a touchdown. Auburn was able to get 4 rushing touchdowns, though. Tanks Bixby had a good day. He had 179 on the ground, and he had 2 touchdowns. And then Robbie Ashford had 35 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Hunter, he had 10 attempts with 80 yards with no touchdown. So Auburn scored 4 rushing touchdowns in this game. They have a lethal rushing attack, guys. Their leading receiver was Moore. He only had 1 reception for 46 yards. And Deal had 32 yards. And Fair had 23 yards. So those are the top 3 leading receivers. And Ole Miss is still undefeated, guys. They're 7-0 now, and definitely a team we got to look out for down the line on our schedule. So Lane Kiffin continues to keep the offense rolling, and definitely going to be a team to look out for in the West. The West right now, anybody can win it. Both of the Mississippi schools look really good so far, and definitely going to see. It's going to be a race to see who wins. The West. Like I said, Ole Miss is currently still. I think they're the only undefeated team in the West. So it's a clear path for Ole Miss to get, win the West and get to the SEC championship. But they still have to play Alabama and other teams. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens going forward. Auburn has 4 losses on the season now, and they're probably, looking at a head coaching change. We have to see what they do. I believe T.J. Finley played a little bit, I think. Yeah, he played. I think he played the game. He doesn't have any stats, so I'm not sure if he played the game or not. But when I caught the game, Robbie Ashford was in playing at quarterback. So, like I said, Ole Miss got the victory. Continues to roll. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next. But if you guys haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.